What is the role of zero trust in remote workforce security? The global coronavirus pandemic has greatly increased the number of employees working from home, and many analysts believe that even once the threat is past, that many organizations will continue to promote work from home (WFH) for employees who need not be physically present to perform their job functions. With the number of users accessing systems remotely increasing, it is also likely that cyber attacks on remote workers and devices, and through remote workers to corporate systems, will increase as well. As a result, enterprise networks are at increasing risk of cybercrime and ransomware due to the largely remote workforce. Given the increased numbers of employees working from home, it's likely that attacks on and through remote workers will continue to increase. Cybercriminals are ready and willing to exploit the larger base of work from home targets, which puts corporate networks and data at an even higher level of risk than normal. Many organizations have adopted or will adopt a zero-trust security model, whose purpose is the authentication of every user and the devices they employ for access, while reducing the permissions for each user to the absolute minimum required to get their business transacted. This reduces the onus on employees for much of the security stack, since zero trust assumes employees are inherently insecure until proven otherwise. Even the smallest of organizations can begin adopting zero-trust security policies, for example by insisting on multi-factor authentication for every user, whether internal or external. Many organizations struggling with growing remote workforces do this via the use of a web-based gateway front-end through which all access of the protect surface must pass, regardless of where it originated. Such a gateway could perform the authentication tasks, and even ensure that devices and OS have the latest security patches applied before granting access. Since WFH employees typically rely on 2 or more devices to perform work functions, it is extremely important for zero-trust security to be completely device and network agnostic. Since remote work is here to stay, the ability for zero trust to enable secure connections over new and unknown devices will continue to be a factor in its continued growth.